Nice thing for us, though, is that even with the coolest air that we have this week, we're nowhere near that just yet. What is also wild, something I want to mention that is kind of a little, when you think about it, the 60s that we've got this week, going back above average, that's our next big thing. It's warmer both of these days, but our next big setup for Wednesday is that it's warmer, but going into Thursday, we bring the rain back. I want to mention something else that came out yesterday. The National Weather Service, that's based in White Lake, by the way. They serve all of southeast Michigan. What's important to note is that we are now officially, according to them, out of the growing season. We're into the harvesting season, but not in the growing season. So frost advisories, freeze warnings, all that kind of stuff, that's done. They will not issue any of those until the spring when the growing season or the planting season begins again. We've officially gone so far into the fall, we are out of the risk of frost damaging crops kind of thing. But I want you to think about that. We didn't even have a single one this season. We've been that warm, we didn't even get a chance for frost advisories when we would normally see frost. So since we didn't get any of that, we basically fast forwarded going toward the middle to late part of fall. So this is what we've got going on outside then. Yeah, the 50s, you know, it's a little below average when it comes to those highs for tomorrow, but just by a hair, because as we go further into it, the next 24 hours in Monroe, we have those 50s and we've got the sunshine. We go into Washtenaw and Wayne counties. We've got the mid-50s here. Let's start with Ann Arbor, 56 for the high there around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sunshine building in, partly cloudy skies. Let's jump all the way over to St. Clair Shores then. Also, right around that mid-50s mark, more partly cloudy conditions as we hold on to that and we try and warm things up. But I want to draw your attention to something else. As we get further to the north, Livingston, Oakland, Macomb counties, you've got those 50s, right? Brighton, you do have a couple of chances to try and build in some cloud cover in the afternoon. It's not a large amount, but it is as a front is getting ready to pass our area. And as we do that, we're also going to start to warm up a little bit going through the middle of our week. And you saw that a little already. If you're heading up, for instance, to Lexington, if you got a cottage that you're winterizing for the coming season, we won't say it, because I said winterized, that's enough. Well, we've got those low to mid-50s holding on. Again, cool conditions there as we head further into the extended forecast. Now, on the model, I want to show you this. There's that clearing that's going to try and build in, but there's the lake effect cloud cover still along the shoreline, and there's the front as it starts to pass its way through the area. Behind it, you have your main line of rain that moves in for Thursday morning, late Wednesday night, and during the day on Thursday is where we've really got those showers. And then that cooler air tries to build in late into the weekend going into next week. And we do cool down quite a bit, but up until that point, got a couple 60s there to help us out.
All right, 60s, the new 70s.
Exactly.
That's all we got.
You got to make the best of it, right?
There you go.
Thank you, Ahmad.